We take it as a responsibility to engage with the community to improve the livelihoods of those communities. We have engaged directly or impacted directly 6,400 families and indirectly about 30,000 more across all of our properties. In terms of female participation, as an industry, only have about 12-13%. Cinnamon, we are at about 15 to 16% across the business, and we have an ambitious target of getting to 25% within the next couple of years. Where we are now, for our country to grow, hospitality will play a big role in the short to medium term. At Cinnamon Hotels and Resorts, we take community engagement as a key part of what we do, because we are in 15 different locations across Sri Lanka and Maldives. Especially in Sri Lanka, we are in rural areas of the country where we have a opportunity, and we take it as a responsibility to engage with the community to improve the livelihoods of those communities. That happens in way of three ways. One is direct employment. We work with the communities to get direct employment into the resorts. Second way is suppliers, direct supplying, and supply chain of how we service the hotels. Third way is also around youth empowerment, and really especially around female participation. So those are the kind of three focus areas that we have across our properties to drive community engagement. Each of these resorts and hotels, the GM plays a key role, and we measure it through certain targets, certain KPIs across local supply, across female participation, and also around getting local artisans to kind of engage and sell their products across our resorts. We have so far engaged directly or impacted directly 6,400 families, and indirectly about 30,000 more across all of our properties. Hospitality, especially in the two countries we're operating, Sri Lanka and Maldives, plays a big role to the economy. And we feel hospitality is all about people, and we take that as a kind of responsibility to really drive the people capability development to enable the economies of these two countries through hospitality growth. Cinnamon Hotels, being part of JKH, John Keel's, come under the One JKH platform, where we really drive inclusivity, diversity, and equity across all of our businesses. And gender parity is a big target that across the businesses we have. And for Cinnamon, being in the hospitality industry, is a big challenge right now. Hospitality industry has been really lagging across Sri Lanka and even in Maldives in terms of female participation. We currently, as an industry, only have about 12-13% across the industry of female participation. Cinnamon, we are at about 15 to 16% across the business, and we have an ambitious target of getting to 25% within the next couple of years. Around this, what we're trying to do is to engage with communities to really kind of educate how hospitality industry is a very safe place to work for women, and how it can also enable communities across all of our resorts to really improve their livelihoods across women coming into the industry. Apart from that, we also engage with schools and other NGOs to really bring more trainees, more students into the industry to show them what the industry can give back. And through those efforts, we have moved the needle, but we have big ambitions of 25% over the next 2 years. Build trust with our investors and stakeholders. Transparency and governance is very, very important. We do a lot of work with our stakeholders and our partners to really report and audit all what we do across ESG. To enable us to really drive and deliver better results. To this effect, we have won multiple awards. Recently, we won the ACC award for the leisure sector on sustainability for the second year running. Apart from that, globally also we have been recognized with Transparency International. We won the 6th place globally. So these are recognitions that we've got for all the good work that we've done. Last couple of years, the country has had a few difficult situations, especially through the economic crisis. So we took it on to kind of really help schools. We are working with 5 different areas about through the John Keells Foundation and Cinnamon through the Parcel Diria concept, where we help feed about 1,600 children across 5 areas in the country. So that's a key part of what we do. And also through the economic crisis in 2022, we also engaged in enabling people in the community to do their own farming. So we engage with kind of enabling them with the right technologies, right know-how, and gave them kind of opportunity to sell to the resorts. And through that, we have impacted a lot of families who have taken up that opportunity. 2022, when we had, there was an issue around food security. What we thought the best thing for us to do, especially in these rural areas, to kind of engage with the communities and enable the communities to do home gardening and also good farming practices. Those are the Gap Farmer program. And we connected the right technology, we provided them with seeds and know-how to really enable them to grow their own food. Not only for themselves, but to also kind of build on that to supply to the hotels. So that was a key activity that we started in 22, which we are continuing now. Like I said, we are in 15 different locations across Sri Lanka and Maldives, and most of our properties are in the resorts where we are in places like Yala, Habarana, Trinco, and down south, and in Maldives, beautiful pristine beaches. So all these locations have high biodiversity and beautiful environments that we feel we take the responsibility to conserve. To that effect, we have done many biodiversity studies, temperature data loggers. We work with the right scientists to really look at it from a scientific point of view. How do we conserve and improve the biodiversity levels in these locations that we operate in? Apart from that, we also work on 2 different projects. One is around reducing the human-elephant conflict in Habarana. Where we adopted a village, where we worked on a different concept around fencing, where we fenced the village rather than the elephants, allowing the elephants to roam freely, and which we have seen very good results, which we want to kind of expand on. Secondly, we also work with the Wildlife Authority and Rukracker Ganno, the NGO, to really reforest 60 acres neighboring Singharaja, where we planted about 20,000 seedlings, which helped, and the results have been really amazing, where the biodiversity is returning to that area.